Hey, what's up, dog family? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. If you want to join the dog family, just click subscribe. Alright, I don't know what's wrong with me right now. Too much coffee. It's gotta be too much coffee. So we're back with another video. What is wrong with me? We're back with another video. This is a comment chats video. What am I dancing to? This is not a try video. This is a comment chats video. We're trying a chat video. This video was voted to go first. So let's do it. You probably know what it is now by the title. But I'm going to be talking about all the characters I have. Some of you, well, like most of you may not know that I have more than one character. I have one Sona. I have multiple characters. So I wanted to kind of introduce all of them to you guys in a fun little video. Hopefully it's fun. Without further ado, let's get into the vid. The vid is that way. Go that way. First off, we have Fizz. Some of you may have already seen Fizz already. They're a Phoenix Fox Husky mix at 5 foot tall. Yes, even. I mean, Phoenix Foxes are small. Come on, you know? She has purple eyes. Always looks a bit grumpy. And she got big ears. I mean, we look like we're the same height because how big her ears are, you know? Now, she is a grump and also really sarcastic. Smart mouth. Oops. I can't say too much because they are also the editor. That's why we display their badge in the vids. They're part of the vids. Not only is she an editor, but she's also a dancer. Like, better than that. I promise you better than that. Now, their story is not as elaborate as my other characters because they were actually a partial suit pre-made that I found and fell in love with from Pinata Suits. I don't really buy pre-mates, but like, I fell in love with how they were made. So it's just so cute. They did an amazing job on the expression. I mean, I love it. Like, look at it. They were created 2016-ish. Back to Fizz though. I love them. They're like a little sibling to me, but they could be a bit of a roaster and a prankster. Fizz, the itch cream in the shampoo was great. Thank you for that. Next, there is October, or Toby. Yes, October's his name, not October. He's an African wild dog goat mix. Crazy. He's the tallest of us, but he's not tall, you know. I mean, he's at 5'6", and he's like very fit. Fitter than that. Toby has white hair and goat horns, like little tiny, not tiny, they're like normal size goat horns, and a goat tee, you get it? And orange eyes. That's why I gave him the name October, because the orange and stuff, like, Halloween. And also, that was the month he was born. Toby is a bit more aggressive, rough around the edges, you know what I mean? Some might even call him, like, feral. I don't like using that word, but it only makes sense since I found him, since. That sounds so funny, but it makes sense, though. Since. I mean, it only makes sense since I found him when we were young, coming from the wild. And that's why we shared the same last name, too. Because we're brothers and we grew up mostly together. Now, changing to a more domesticated life. Is that the word for it? Is it domesticated? It was a little difficult. I mean, and still is for certain things. But he's a lot better. Trust me. Compared to when he was younger. He snarls at people or at like upsetting situations, and I'm like, no snarling, no, you're scaring people. He's also like shirtless a lot and sometimes more, but we're working on it, you know. He's mostly like a serious guy. Some of Fizz's sarcasm goes right past him. Because he doesn't understand sometimes. Like, he don't get her sarcasm and takes it literal, you know what I mean? They butt heads sometimes, but they still love each other, you can tell. He may look intimidating, but trust me, I'm telling you, there's no need to be intimidated by him. He's actually the sweetest. He's the sweetest. Oops. Don't let him hear that. Don't let him hear that. He thinks he's like a big dragon. You know? Like with the horns and stuff. He's mixed with goats. He's mixed with a goat. He may be the tallest of us, but he's still small. But in all, it's because he became super protective of his family, you know? And it can look scary from the outside looking in. Now, October, he was created in 2016. Dang. What was happening in 2016? October doesn't have a suit yet, if he ever gets a suit. But, like, my ideal maker will be, like, one for all, like that style. But I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. It's just the look, you know. It will be perfect for him. I mean, look. Next on the docket, we have Biscotti, the newest character, and I'm already in love with him. I'm just saying. That's already one of my faves. He's a crested gecko and the smallest of us at 4'11". I'm not roasting you, I promise. I'm short too. He's the shortest. He has those sticky paw pads, you know, like to stick on the side of like the walls and stuff. Big eyes and a very long tongue. Like he's always looking at his eyes. It may be sort of weird to us fuzzballs, but actually it's quite normal for reptiles. Now, Biscotti is the most hyper of us all. He's also the biggest flirt. He actually gets along with us all the best. Just like Fizz, he loves to dance. And as for us two, we watch K-pop music videos a lot and take a lot of naps together because I love napping when he's not being hyper. He's like one of the most cuddly reptiles I know. Now, what I forgot to mention is October is a bit of a daredevil. Right? A daredevil. And Geckboi, he tends to tag along in the mayhem. Yeah. He kind of looks up to October, I guess. Thinking he's like really cool. But in reality, Geckboi can be kind of scaredy. Is scaredy a word? I don't know. But like a scaredy cat. He's not a cat. He's a reptile. Trying to be a daredevil. Well, I bring that up because he kind of dropped his tail a while ago. Crested geckos tend to drop their tail if they are trying to get away from danger or they get like really frightened, and he did drop his tail, but he still wears it like as if he didn't, like he's holding onto his tail. Don't tell him I told you that either. Like I said, he's one of the newest characters I created. He's like a couple months ago, so very fresh, very new. But I'm already thinking of like, if I got a suit for him, that's a little interesting because not a lot of people make reptiles. But I think it will be from someone like City Mutt Fursuits, because I saw them make a couple reptiles and it's like the perfect style for Geckboi. But I don't know, it'll probably be a partial. I don't know. I need to look more into that, like full, like fursuit, not fursuits, like I guess it's a scale suit, like more reptile ones. So I don't do that often. Lastly, we have me, Comet. There wasn't that many characters. I'm an Australian Shepherd Husky mix, standing at 5'2". Hey, I'm short because I'm a runt, okay? That's the only reason. Or just a short group, but that's why I have the flop here, you know. I'm not the greatest at talking about myself. Can you take it away? But be nice, please. Okay, let's do this. I don't do this YouTube stuff. Not in front of the camera anyway. Well, you know how he looks at this point, right? He has blue eyes, blue claws, blue hair, you know? The tall pompadour. He loves and takes pride of his hair. Me, I'm just, you know. You can pet him, but do not touch the hair. I'll touch it anyway, I don't care. He has gauged ears, and he loves his lucky collar. You know what? I wouldn't be shocked to see him wearing at a date. He is the calmest and most laid back one in the group. Very lazy, always napping, always hungry. He's a dork. He's clumsy. He talks about anime all the time, and don't get me started on K-pop. He has like this K-pop stage name, C-Hope. I guess it's supposed to be based off of like one of his favorite members in a group. I don't get it, but whatever. Can I finish now? They know you already. Well, that's all of my characters as of right now when this video comes out. I hope you guys love them as much as I do. Now I'm gonna go watch K-pop music videos with Geckboi. Comment out. Hey, it's me, the editor. I'm only doing this because I hear Comet keep bringing up that he's short because he's a runt. Well, that's not true. I know a secret about him that he may not even know. He's short because in his family, he's mixed with Palmer.